You are listening to Larry Conners, USA.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
This is Larry Conners USA. Larry Conners USA.
I think the most inhumane thing going on right now in America is that the men and women of the Border Patrol have been completely abandoned, demagogued, scapegoat, and treated like dirt by elected officials in the Democratic Party and this administration.
Amen, amen. That's Senator Lindsey Graham, Republican, South Carolina. This is September 27, 2021. Senator Graham, of course, is referring to what happened last week as Border Patrol agents were trying to control some of the Haitians, thousands, that had gathered under that bridge in Del Rio. They brought in the mounted patrol. They use horses in much of the border protection areas because it's easier than trying to go by foot and faster. And horses are often used for crowd control. The agents were seen in one photograph swinging what many on the left immediately said were whips. They're whipping those people. They were not whips. They were horse reins, split horse reins. Better to control the horse, swirling it around to redirect the horse, also to make sure others don't get too close to the horse because they could get hurt, and or to make sure they don't try to get close and pull the agent off the horse. There are a lot of reasons for it. But your president, he's our president, Biden, said it was disgusting. People will pay for it. So they've now ordered the Border Mounted Patrol to cease. The officers going back to desk duty or something, staying in the air conditioning, on out and be out in the sun. They're okay by them, except they know it puts more pressure on their fellow agents. And, of course, every Democrat started decrying that was a way of beating back people. And Congresswoman Maxine Waters says only because they were black. And Al Sharpton makes a visit to the border because Haitians are black. And he said again, it's a racial issue. The Biden administration trying to get out from under all the flack. As I said, they were going to carry out an investigation, but Biden's already said in his mind it was wrong and those agents will be punished. So much for a fair investigation. Mayorkas was on Fox with Chris Wallace Sunday. Chris was asking some pretty good questions. I'm going to give him credit for it. Pressing our Department of Homeland Security Secretary, for one thing, is how many more are coming? And Mayorkas admits, yeah, more are coming. And Wallace asking, why didn't you just stop them at that bridge, stop them right then? Good questions. The answer is not so good. And were they being vaccinated? Even Congresswoman Maxine Waters said that's when they should have been vaccinating them. We have a guest today, John Perrazzo, David Horowitz Freedom Center, wrote a booklet, called Crashing the Border, the Left's Manufactured Crisis. He'll be joining us later to explain that for us. And this evening, the House was scheduled to carry out a vote and may still be this evening with the aim of full voting on it by Thursday. This is on a total $4.7 trillion government spending, and it's tied with a reconciliation bill. I know you can lose track of what's going on when, but they're supposed to be voting this evening on part of that bill. But Nancy Pelosi seems to be waffling a little bit. She had a signed deal with moderate Democrats to bring the $1.2 trillion bill to the floor, but far left lawmakers said they would not support it, the infrastructure bill, until Congress acts on the $3.5 trillion package. We're going to take a closer look at it, but it's going to be confusing before the day is over. And President Biden takes an opportunity to say that this $3.5 trillion package will cost $0. $0. You buy that? you're going to pay for it, you might as well buy it. And Biden takes time to slam the U.S. press while in front of the Indian press and Indian Prime Minister Modi. Yeah, when just the reporters from India were in the Oval Office with him and Prime Minister Modi, or wherever they were in the White House, President Biden took time to challenge and remark and slur and slander the U.S. press. Well, of course, they're going to end up hearing about it. And cancel culture. Has cancel culture gotten to the point where you cannot even mention the word gun? You cannot mention the word gun? We got a lot to cover over the next 2 hours. Lock and load. Ready on the right.
You can email Larry at LarryConnersUSA@gmail.com. LarryConnersUSA@gmail.com.